Hi there, I'm Sarah. This is my book, The Sirens of Mars, Searching for Life on Another World. And I just wanted to start by thanking the American Booksellers Association. This is such a tremendous honor to be part of the Indies Introduce. It's my first book, and truly, I never even imagined writing a book. Ever since I was a kid, I've been one of these people that has just scribbled things down. I was incessantly keeping a journal and writing things all over the books that I was reading. And I guess this book began in much the same way. I'm a planetary scientist, I'm a professor, and I teach classes and I run a laboratory, and my research involves the search for life on Mars. And lots of times I'd be sitting in some lecture or seminar, or I'd be at a conference or reading papers or doing some experiment, and there were these things that would strike me as just incredibly poignant or evocative or beautiful, just these really compelling things about the whole endeavor of just, trying to figure out if we're alone in the universe, that just never would find expression on the pages of scientific journals. And I would just write them down, like in the backs of the notebooks I was keeping notes in. Or after a while, I started keeping this box with different documents in it, like old photographs or letters or papers, where I could see scientists really struggling to understand this world that began as just this distant point of light, and over the last few decades has just burst into technicolor focus as we've really come out of the darkness to understand what this planet is and what it means and what it could be, and and also who we are and where we come from and where we're going and why we're here and those sorts of things. So anyway, these passages, I guess, became chapters, and these chapters now became the book. So I thought I would share just a few paragraphs from the narrative. This is a section from the prologue at the beginning of the book. Here it is. Here we go. So it's a peculiar band I've joined, this pack of Mars scientists, fiercely bound across the generations by the enigma of a neighboring world. One might fairly wonder why we've pinned our hopes for finding life to this red planet. For the last couple of billion years, there's been no rain there. There are no rivers, no lakes, no oceans. Without the driving force of fluid erosion, scars left over millions of years by meteorites are strewn across the surface. Mars has no plate tectonics, no magnetic field. The terrain is quiet, exposed, and bewilderingly empty. Yet long ago, before it rusted over, Mars was much more like Earth. Volcanoes lifted greenhouse gases into the air, wrapping the surface with a blanket of atmosphere. Around the time life may have been getting started here, water was present on Mars, pregnant with possibility. And life, we have learned, is stunningly resilient. It can adapt, it can wedge into a crevasse, it can hang on against all odds, and it can reveal itself in unlikely ways. It's why I roam the terrain at the edge of the world, hunting for the subtlest fingerprints, learning how to look. Thank you.